Let's take the report from Ibadan.
On tertiary education, we must rise up to this challenge. We must not leave the battle to the university workers alone. All of us as citizens of this country must rise up and rally around university workers. Enough! Enough! So that is why we are on the road to own back our country, to take back our country.
Well, you know, a snippet there. And there was also another one. We have another report from Ogun just before we come to the Lagos report, which we, shall shortly be bringing you. Let's see what it was like in, Ogun State.
On tertiary education, we must rise up to this challenge. We must not leave the battle to the university workers alone. All of us as citizens of this country must rise up and rally around university workers. Enough! Enough! On tertiary education, we must rise up to this challenge. We must not leave the battle to the university workers alone. All of us are citizens.
We do apologize. That was the same film that you saw earlier. These mix-ups do happen from time to time. So it's supposed to be a rally, and right now in Lagos, it has they took off from Ikeja. Ikeja Central, Ikeja bus stop is the venue, and right now they're in progress towards Alausa, where the NLC people will be handing over a communication, a message to the governor for onward transmission to the president. Well, actually, it's a rally. And as you know, the police have said all over the country, all the formations of police have said that, just to make sure that things are not hijacked, they shall, between the police and the Civil Defense Corps, they shall have men out protecting both the people in the rally and indeed members of the public. This is a protest that's going on. I must be careful. I didn't want to use the word protest, not until we've cleared with, because it's supposed to be something of a rally in support of the ASU. Did I hear that there's a caller from London already?
Good morning, Dr. Yoli.
Good morning, Mr. Ade in Ade? London.
Yes. Yes. You see, this ASU protest, I'm not in support of protest. I'm in support of strike. Let them go in total strike.
The ASU, wait a minute. The ASU, you said, the NLC.
The NLC.
Okay, it's a rally.
NLC to call for general strike.
It's a rally. Okay.
Yeah, no, rally will not work. Let them call for total strike, because university is a serious business. Last Tuesday, my last boy graduated from Leicester University. When I was there, I saw people who came from Nigeria, most especially our brothers from the north. There were many there, just to come and celebrate their children there, which is a good thing. But that is why we have a big university in Nigeria. They don't care, because their children are here. My last boy was graduated yesterday from last Tuesday from Leicester with first class. I saw all of them there. We saw ourselves there. They even come with some children, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. Many of them like that. So it's the poor people that are suffering in our country. Let NLC call for total shutdown of the country, especially aviation and port authority. That will affect the big men. So they will be serious with our university system. Because now our children are suffering at home. They are there, doing all sorts of things. It's affecting us and giving us a bad image. Yeah, they bring their children and they can afford it. You can imagine how much a foreign student will cost in university here. Between 20 to 25,000 pounds per year. You can imagine that. How many people that will send to school in Nigeria? but they don't care.
All right,
Not
then.
happy about what is going on.
Okay.
So,
thank you very.
That's right. NLC shut down everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Yori.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ade, calling in from the UK. Well, actually, I think the NLC is not about to go down that particular route. I think NLC is being, shall we say, reasonable about it, giving government advance notice and, plentiful notice to do the needful. So this rally is to indicate support for the university system, the university lecturers, ASU, that has university workers that has shut down since February. So, maybe, in fact, depending on which faction of, not faction, which section of the NLC you're speaking to, some of them say that, no need to lock shop, no need to leave your work, it's a rally, it's in support of. Good morning, Mr. George.
Good morning, if I can say so.
Yes.
On the contrary, I want to disagree slightly with my brother in London. You see, the NLC as a labor movement, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
NLC as a labor movement, we are all aware that they recently transformed or declared their allegiance to a political party. And this strike has been on for 6 months. ASU has been striking for more than 20 years. And the same issues have been on the ground. Several other things have been happening in this society that NLC have been turning their back against us. Because they have interest in coming elections now, I see it as a politically motivated step in order to run down somebody so that they can win. After all, whereas NLC, I am not in support of the way the government is handling ASU. I believe the government should have handled ASU better. They are not the person they put to negotiate with them is probably not giving the president the right picture. And I do not support a system where our students can be at home for 6 months. It is unacceptable.
Indeed.
But the NLC is capitalizing on a situation for selfish reasons. And if I were in government, I will get their leaders arrested. What they are doing tantamounts to an attempt to create confusion in the midst of insecurity in Nigeria, to compound things for selfish interest. We know the people that are motivating them to do this. And
Okay.
it is not right.
All right, then. Well, thank you very much for calling in, Mr. George, with that opinion. As I was saying, the terms are being used loosely. You see strike somewhere, a protest somewhere, and a rally somewhere. And at the same time, you see some sections of NLC saying, no, just go about your business. People should, labor, union officials, of course, will be involved. Anybody else is welcome. It's supposed to be a rally, but then between a rally and some of the posters you saw there, you would have seen where I think it was called a protest. It was called a protest. At the moment, the protest, unless it is protesting the extraordinary length of the ASU action, which Mr. George was speaking about. Mr. George even alleging some political sort of involvement in the whole process.